You guys have to try this. This is so delicious. What is up, you guys? Today we're going to be making vegan birria tacos. I've seen multiple recipes of this. I even saw a local restaurant that I quite like do this, but I can't justify spending like 16 bucks for 2 tacos. Let's get started. Let me put my tea aside here. So the first thing we're going to do, we should have a warm pan going already. If you're oil-free, you can use just a veggie broth instead of the oil. And as always, I'll list the exact amounts of everything below. First thing we're going to do is put about 1.5 cups of onions, the yellow sweet kind, with just a couple cloves of garlic and some salt. At some point we are going to need more onions, so use another half and chop it up while you're waiting for this to go on and just put it aside. And I've already got this spice mixture on the side here. I'm going to add a bit of the stuff that we're going to saute down with the onions here. So we got some cloves. Let's mix that around. Now that the onions are nice and soft and super sticky, we're going to add them to a blender with a couple of other ingredients. We have a spice blend that we're going to add here. So we have oregano, cumin, and cinnamon for authentic flavor, and some paprika. But we'll only add half of this paprika right now. And blend that up. That's going to be your birria sauce. Next, we're going to saute up some more garlic, the rest of your onions, some salt, of course some oil, and the rest of the paprika. So next up, we're going to add the jackfruit. That's where we're going to get the meaty texture from, and you want them to like be really dried out, so it'll look like, it sort of looks like shredded chicken or tuna or something like that. With my shaky hands. Yeah, so those are nice and soft now, so let's get this in the pan. So this next part is going to take some patience, because this is going to take about 10 to 15 minutes to crisp up, because you don't want to take them off too soon or it'll be mushy. You don't want to eat that. So in another pot on the back there, you're going to want to add your birria sauce. This is like the concentrated version of it. We're going to add a few more things to it to give it an extra little flavor. But you should blend it before you add all this extra stuff, because then you can get the especially if you don't have a very good blender. Unless you have a really great blender, then go for it. Add all of these things together at once, but my blender kind of sucks. Just put it on a low heat. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and lastly, we'll add our broth. So it's 2 cups of vegetable broth. I put a couple of drops of liquid smoke into the sauce because I did not have smoked paprika, just regular paprika. So if you want that smoked flavor, do that. And as I always say, don't go out and buy extra things that you don't need. Use what you have, make the best of it. And always clean up while you wait. Since this is going to be 10-15 minutes, just start putting stuff away. And if you haven't already, start warming up a pan for your tortillas. And for tortillas, I just have these ones. They're the ones I could find anyways. They're apparently soft. I haven't opened them yet, so we'll see. I'm going to start separating them. All right, we're almost there. So next up, these are nice and crispy, so you can see, you can sort of hear them scraping against the pan, indicating that they're pretty nice and dry. So they've probably been on there for about 12 minutes. My stove is super hot because it's an open flame, so keep in mind what kind of stove you have. We're gonna add about a cup of the birria sauce. And turn the heat off. Mix it around. Next up, we're gonna want to take our tortillas and just warm them up because we want them to be nice, warm, and pliable. You can use your fingers to flip these if you want, if you're like a total boss at this kind of stuff. But I like to say that I'm not a total boss. I just will burn my fingers for sure. We're gonna add some of this meat, fold it over in half. Put some of the birria sauce on the outside. Again, if you're a boss, freaking just take it and dip it in there. I just didn't want to lose any of the middle part. You can also add like a vegan cheese or something like that to the middle, but I'm trying not to be super bad, so I'm not going to add any right now. So these will probably go in the pan for about 2 minutes each side. Anyways, there you have it, vegan birria tacos. Now I don't have to spend $16 to eat like a queen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified for the next time my videos come out. Peace.